What's up, everybody? If you are a runner and you want to run longer, run faster, run more often, and then do so without having less injuries, we would recommend these two things that every runner should be doing. Now, probably the biggest thing that's going to make a difference in all of those, in that whole category of run faster, longer, without less pain, more often, is increasing your total body strength. Now, I know you run for a reason. Typically, a lot of people run because it's easy to do. You can go out. You don't need to have a membership anywhere. You can just go out and run. You can go. It's time alone to yourself. And also too, it's easy to do. I don't want to say easy to do, but there's not a lot of instruction that you would need to do to just go faster than a walk. Now, obviously, you can go real deep with that and go, as you become more advanced with it. But increasing your total body strength is probably, and I would say population-wise, besides like elderly people, runners probably need to increase their total body strength more so than anybody, and they typically will see the greatest, rate of return than anybody else would. So every time that you take a step when you're running, it's a very small percentage of your total body strength. So say every step that you take, let's just use easy methods, 5% of your total body strength, every step that you do, say you're gonna go do a 4-mile run. During that time, if we could increase your overall body strength, that means that every step would be then a lower percentage. You might be running at 2.5%. So every step that you take would be 2.5% of your total body strength overall, which then, and this isn't like, oh, hey, you need to start going to the gym 5 days a week and strength training. This is like 2 days a week. You could even see an advantage for doing 1 day a week, but 2 is probably going to be your best case. 1 would just take longer to see results. But if you did 1 or 2 days a week of strength training, you would pretty much in a couple weeks feel that you can run longer, run faster, run more often, and this is what makes you durable. I've also never met a runner that didn't have some pain going on, whether that be hip, low back, knee, foot, ankle, whatever it may be, however you're taking impact. And if you don't have that strength, if you don't have the strength built up, it's kind of like death by 1,000 cuts. Anything endurance-wise will be that way, where, it's just small little nicks that over time, if you do it a lot, then you raise the chance of getting injured. So that would be number one. If you take anything out of this video, do something strength training wise. And after this video, we're going to create a couple videos to give you total body strength workouts that you can do pretty much with a few weights at home if you'd like. Also too, we have self-myofascial release, or SMR. This is any type of, body work done that would take care of your tissue quality. So if we get a lacrosse ball and you roll that on your muscles, if you get a foam roller and roll on that, if you get one of the Theragun, say, products where it's like a gun that goes back and forth and you can go on certain muscle groups, anything where you're doing, I think of like a massage to yourself, or you can go get a massage if you're able to do so. That's going to take care of that tissue quality. Like I said, if you're doing an event, say you're not strength training and you're doing an exercise where you're going long duration, low intensity, it's kind of like death by 1,000 cuts if you don't have that strength. So if you're not taking care of yourself and you don't have that strength, then you're going to probably see some issues down the road. So say a lot of people, it's common to have IT pain, but that could be because you have a tight TFL, which is the muscle kind of in between your hip and your hip bone, or so if you took a foam roller and we rolled that out, okay, and had that muscle actually relax, that would help your IT pain. Also too, just rolling out the bottom of your feet, because your feet get beat up and you don't even realize how much they beat up your feet. Calves, hamstrings, glutes, low back, anything that even your upper back, because usually when you run, a lot of people tend to be tighter and up, and it would help you relax by taking, say, a lacrosse ball, going up onto a wall and rolling out. So if you have any questions or want to learn more about this, I would pay attention to the social media. In a couple days, we're going to be putting up a video series to show you guys total body workouts that you guys can do at home, and you can pretty much consistently do those 2 days for a long time before you need to change them. to help you increase your overall body strength to get the results that you need to run faster, run longer, more often with less pain. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know.